Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. In this video, I'll bring to you the current affairs of 4th of July. 4th of July is the Independence Day of America. Very important day, let's start. The United Nations Security Council, they have ended their peacekeeping mission known as Operation MINUSMA in which country? So, they have ended it from Mali. Mali of course is an African country and they have ended their mission, peacekeeping mission in Mali. And it is not longer required. Mali, So the end of the operation MINUSMA was announced. There was a lot of tension going on in Mali. In fact, Mali also teamed up with the Wagner Group, the same Wagner Group which recently tried to do a coup in Russia once upon a time. But UN peacekeepers did an incredible job in protecting the civilians of Mali against an armed rebellion that killed thousands of people, right? So MINUSMA has ended in Mali. Mali, you can see, it's a country towards the western side of Africa, and Bamako is the capital of Mali. Now, the peacekeeping mission are done by the UN peacekeepers, and UN peacekeepers are known as Blue Helmets. Also, 3 Indian peacekeepers, they were awarded the Dag Hammarskjöld Medal, which is given to those UN peacekeepers who led down their lives for establishing peace in unstable countries. So Shishupal Singh, BSF Constable Shishupal Singh. There was also Samli Ram Vishnoi. They both were posted in Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. This country was earlier known as Zaire. And one person, Tahir Ali, Shaber Tahir Ali, he was posted in Iraq. These 3 people got the Dag Hammarskjöld Medal. Is that understood? So let's move on. According to the recently released data, which of the following states has become the top exporter of electronic goods in the financial year 2023? So remember, it is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is now the top exporter from India of electronic products, and this happened in the entire financial year 2023. So how much electronic exports were there? $5.37 billion. $5.37 billion. This is the amount of exports, electronic exports that Tamil Nadu did. Second was UP. UP did $4.9 billion worth of electronic export, and Karnataka was third. Karnataka did $4.52 billion of electronic export. And first time Tamil Nadu has overtaken UP, Karnataka and even Maharashtra as India's leading exporter of electronic goods. Is that understood? So this is because of the companies like Tata Electronics, Pegatron, Tamil Nadu was 4th once upon a time, but today Tamil Nadu is number 1. Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu has done what very few expected. Now in Tamil Nadu, there are 15 major electronic companies like Foxconn, Tata Electronics, Pegatron, Cellcom. So Tamil Nadu is now a proper electronics manufacturing hub of India. In fact, Tamil Nadu wants to achieve $100 billion worth of electronic exports. Electronic system design and manufacturing industry worth $100 billion in the next 5 years. Whether they will achieve it or not, I don't know. But 5.37 billion is a lot of exports of just electronic goods from Tamil Nadu. So the answer is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu was number 1, UP was number 2, Karnataka was number 3. Let's talk about India's external debt. India's external debt rose marginally to $624.7 billion, and the debt to GDP ratio was 18.9% at the end of the financial year 2023. External debt was 624.7, and what is debt to GDP ratio? So GDP debt is $624.7 billion. GDP of India is approximately $3.5 trillion, or you can say $3,500 billion. If you do this thing, it comes out to be what? 1/6, something like that? 1/6 to 1/5. So it comes out to be 18.9%. 18.9% is roughly 1/5. 18.9% was our debt to GDP ratio. Is that understood? So do remember that India's external debt. And loans. they remain the largest component of our external debt. 32.5% of our external debt is the loans that we take from institutions like Asian Development Bank, World Bank, etc. And then we also have to spend a lot of money in the loan servicing. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has inaugurated the Akshar River Cruise in which city? Akshar River Cruise will be on the Sabarmati River in Ahmedabad. The answer is Ahmedabad. So it's a luxury river cruise, and this cruise cost around 15 crore rupees. I mean, it is not that luxurious like Cordelia cruises. Of course, they are at a different level. This entire cruise is costing like 15 crore to build. So, but it is still, I mean, very good, you know. So it has a floating restaurant also, and it will take people on a journey to Atal Bridge, Riverfront, Biodiversity Park, Nehru Bridge, Gandhi Bridge, Dadichi Bridge. It will show you a lot of places in and around Ahmedabad. Is that understood? And so this has been started in Ahmedabad. And let me also tell you, in Gujarat, there is a National Maritime Heritage Complex that is coming up in Lothal. Lothal was founded by S.R. Rao. It's a Indus Valley civilization site. Is that understood? So the answer is National Maritime Heritage Complex is coming up in Lothal, and cruise is coming up in Ahmedabad. Let me also tell you that in Gujarat we have a port called Pipavav Port, and Pipavav Port is a private port in Gujarat. So it is India's most efficient port. It was declared as India's most efficient port by World Bank and Standard & Poor. There was a study done called Global Container Port Performance Index, and it topped it. Also, let me tell you that Tata Group, they are setting up a gigafactory. Gigafactory, not even a mega factory, it's a gigafactory for manufacturing lithium ion cells, and it will be set up in Gujarat. Even the Micron Group of America, they are setting up semiconductor manufacturing plant in Gujarat. And a very important question, National Academy of Coastal Policing has been set up where? National Academy of Coastal Policing. So it has been set up in Dwarka in Gujarat. It was inaugurated by Amit Shah, the Home Minister of India. The Home Minister of India. Is that clear? Let's move on. And one more thing I will add here. So you know that the only place in Asia which has lions is the Gir National Park in Gujarat. Now a lot of lions, around 40 lions, will be shifted to Barda Wildlife Sanctuary. Barda Wildlife Sanctuary, which is located in Porbandar in Gujarat. So that also you can try to remember. World Sports Journalist Day is celebrated on which of the following days every year? It is celebrated on 2nd of July every year. This is to honor the sports journalists around the world. This day was started in 1994. 1994. Understood? It was started by which organization? It was started by AIPS, International Sports Press Association, or AIPS, which is headquartered in Lausanne. Which of the following has become the first country in the world to allow the use of MDMA and magic mushrooms for the medical treatment of certain mental health problems? MDMA. MDMA is also known as ecstasy. You know, it's a drug, proper drug, like, and magic mushrooms again, these are drugs. So they contain an important ingredient called psilocybin. Psilocybin is the main ingredient in the magic mushrooms and MDMA, and it provides relief in the psychosomatic disorders to psychiatric patients. So Australia has become the first country to allow the use of MDMA and magic mushrooms. And let me tell you, in Australia, PM Modi visited recently. He went to Harris Park in Sydney, and he inaugurated the India Gateway in Harris Park, where a lot of Indians live in Australia recently. Department of Post have released the special cover on Naga Muchilinda Buddhist Stupa. Where is it located? So Naga Muchilinda Buddhist Stupa is located in Telangana. It is located in Telangana, and Recently, we also had 9 years of Telangana statehood on 2nd of June 2023. So it was inaugurated recently. And in Telangana, there are these 5 buildings which got the Green Apple Award recently by the Green organization based in London. These buildings are Durgam Charuvu Bridge, Telangana Secretariat named after B.R. Ambedkar. There is Yadadri Gutta Temple in Telangana. So these like 5 buildings recently got the Green Apple Award. Is that understood? Also, don't forget the Kaleshwaram project in Telangana. It is a very big project, very similar to the Polavaram project in Andhra. So that also you need to know about Telangana. Also, let me tell you that the world's first 3D printed Hindu temple is coming up in Siddipet in Telangana. World's first 3D printed Hindu temple. Ajit Pawar has been sworn in as the Deputy Chief Minister of which state? Now recently T. Singh Dev was sworn in as the Deputy Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh and Ajit Pawar in Maharashtra. He belongs to Nationalist Congress Party, the party of Sharad Pawar. He is his nephew and he has caused a revolt within the party. Now we'll see whether he gets suspended by Sharad Pawar or not, but he has joined the BJP Shiv Sena, the Shiv Sena of Eknath Shinde, not the Shiv Sena of Uddhav Thackeray, and this is a coalition government now. It has become stronger after the addition of Ajit Pawar. He will be the Deputy Chief Minister and Devendra Fadnavis is already the Deputy Chief Minister. So Maharashtra has 2 Deputy Chief Minister and Eknath Shinde is the Chief Minister. Is that understood? So Ajit Pawar has become the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Which of the following countries has failed to qualify for the ICC One Day World Cup for the first time in its 48-year history? It's a very sad state of affairs that West Indies could not qualify for the ICC Cricket World Cup that will take place in India this year. And they won the World Cup in 1975, in 1979. And who can forget the great players like Viv Richards and Clive Lloyd and Garfield Sobers, but it's a far cry from what they used to be. They couldn't even qualify for the World Cup. Just imagine that. So West Indies have not been able to qualify for the ICC World Cup. ICC is headquartered in Dubai. By the way, Sir Garfield Sobers trophy is given for what? It is given for ICC Player of the Year. The name of the trophy is Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy. What is the rank of India in the recently released Global Peace Index? The Global Peace Index is given by the Institute for Economics and Peace. Institute for Economics and Peace. This is an institute which is located in Australia in Sydney and India's rank is 126. Iceland is the most peaceful country in the world. Denmark is second, Ireland is third, New Zealand is 4 and Austria is 5th. These are the 5 most peaceful. And the last position is Afghanistan, 163. It is the least peaceful country in the world. Second least peaceful is Yemen. Third from bottom is Syria. Is that understood? Global Peace Index. And they also talked about the economic impact of violence. So they said that the global impact of violence is equal to 13% of the global GDP. Whatever is the global GDP, 13% of that is wasted in violence. And there are a lot of countries which are having conflicts right now, like Ethiopia, Ukraine, Syria, all of this. And if you talk about the continents, then Europe is the most peaceful continent in the world. That was said in this report. Now, another index maybe you can know is the Energy Transition Index, which is released by the World Economic Forum, and Sweden topped that index. So Sweden, when it comes to energy transition, then Sweden is the best, and India was ranked at 67th position, which is a very respectable position. And then we also have the Gender Gap Index by the World Economic Forum. So in that also Iceland was the best, right? It is the most gender equal country in the world, and India was ranked 127. Last year we were 135, but this year we are 127. Which of the following companies has successfully launched its first commercial space flight using VSS Unity spaceplane? You can see this here. V says it all. It is Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic company is owned by Richard Branson. So they are into space tourism, and Virgin Galactic is the name of the company. They are into space tourism. They sent a space flight VSS Unity spaceplane, and 2 Italian Air Force officers and an aerospace engineer from the National Research Council of Italy. They went and they had a good time and they came back. Now, if you want to go to space and come back, I mean, you need a lot of money. So they are charging something like $450,000. That's how much? That's maybe 4 crore rupees for one flight. According to the recently released ASK Private Wealth Hurun India Future Unicorn Index, India has how many unicorns? India has 83 unicorn. What is a unicorn? Unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. It is like a horse with this kind of a thing on it, one horn, single horn horse. And unicorn is that company which has a market valuation of $1 billion. If you become a $1 billion company, you are called a unicorn. So India has 83 unicorns according to this, right? And India, they also said that India has 51 gazelle and India has 96 cheetah. 51 gazelle and 96 cheetah. What is the meaning of that? Gazelle and cheetah, what are these? Well, a gazelle is a company that will become unicorn in 3 years. A cheetah is a company that will become unicorn in 5 years. Average time 5 years. Understood? So that is gazelle and cheetah for you. And gazelle and cheetah, you know, they also have a valuation. Gazelle and cheetah, they also have a valuation. What is that valuation? So gazelle and cheetah in startups, basically cheetah is valued between 200 to 500 million. Cheetah is valued between 200 million to $500 million. And then we also have gazelle. Gazelle is valued between $500 million and $1 billion. Is that understood? So this is just a way to show like at which level is a company, right? So gazelle is valued between $500 million to $1 billion. Once it touches 1 billion, it is called a unicorn. And most of the startup founders of unicorns, they are from IIT Kharagpur, right? And you can see here that among IIMs, IIM Ahmedabad, 14 startup founders were from IIM Ahmedabad, right? Goods and Services Tax Day is celebrated on which day? By the way, GST department is known as CBIC, headed by Vivek Johri. And CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Tax and Custom, they did a survey recently. What is the name of that survey? It is called National Time Release Study. National Time Release Study. And this study is about the cargo time that is taken by the ships of India at various ports. So theme was celebrating simplification, economic growth. Vision is GST at 6. Sarlikrit kar samagra vikas, which means, I mean, how to translate it? Sarlikrit kar means you simplify the tax process. Samagra vikas means integrated development. Okay, so this was the vision, and theme was celebrating simplification, economic growth. It is observed on 1st of July because 1st of July 2017 is when the GST was implemented. Understood? And GST was which amendment act of the Constitution? So GST was 101st Amendment Act of the Constitution. It was the 122nd Amendment Bill, but 101st Amendment Act. Is that understood? So remember, and we have a GST Council also. So Article 279A of the Constitution, GST Council was formed because of the Article 279A. In GST Council, the chairman is the Finance Minister of India, and the central government has 1/3 voting power and the states have 2/3 voting power in a GST Council. The decisions are taken by 3/4 of majority. Understood? The report on Panchayat Development Index has been released. Its pilot project was carried out in which state? Its pilot project was carried out in Maharashtra. Panchayat Development Index. So, Panchayat Development Index report has been released and pilot project was done in 4 districts of Maharashtra: Pune, Sangli, Satara and Solapur. So we need more evidence-based planning in Panchayat, and that was the purpose. We need to achieve sustainable development goals at the Panchayat level. So Panchayats are categorized into 4 grades: Grade B, Grade C, Grade B and Grade A. Grade A has a score of 75 to 90%. Even there is A plus, which has a score of 90, more than 90%. D is score of less than 40%. C is score of 40 to 60. B is 60 to 75. So Panchayat Development Index has 9 themes like poverty free, enhanced livelihood, healthy village, child friendly village, water sufficient village. So there are 9 themes in the Panchayat Development Index. Is that understood? Just remember that. And of course, Panchayati Raj came in India through the 73rd Amendment of the Constitution. 132nd edition of the Durand Cup will be held in which city? Durand Cup is the Asia's oldest and the world's 3rd oldest football tournament. This will be 132nd edition of the Durand Cup. It will be played in Kolkata from 3rd of August to 3rd of September. It is organized by the Indian Armed Forces. 24 teams will participate. There will be teams from Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh. Foreign teams will also be there. This tournament started in 1888. Union Minister Sarbanan Sonowal has launched a campaign to transform iconic 75 lighthouses into tourism spots. He launched this project from which place? He launched this project from Dwarka in Gujarat. So the first 3 lighthouses that will be transformed are the lighthouses in Dwarka, in Gopnath and in Veraval in Gujarat. Total 75 lighthouses will be completely transformed and tourism will be promoted. Also in Dwarka, Gujarat, National Academy of Coastal Policing new campus was inaugurated by Amit Shah. Bhupender Singh Yadav, the Union Minister for Labour and for Environment, he inaugurated the 108th Foundation Day of Zoological Survey of India on 1st of July. Zoological Survey of India is headquartered where? It is headquartered in Kolkata. Even the Botanical Survey of India is headquartered in Kolkata. Botany is study of plant, zoology is study of animals. Yuki Bhamri has won his maiden title at the ATP World Tour, winning the doubles trophy at the Mallorca Championship with partner Lloyd Harris. It was held in which country? Yuki Bhamri is a renowned Indian tennis player. This tournament, ATP World Tour, Mallorca is a city in Spain. The answer therefore is Spain. From Spain, we have a tennis player called Carlos Alcaraz also. World number 1 player right now is Carlos Alcaraz. So, Yuki Bhamri has won Mallorca Championship as a doubles pair. And his partner Lloyd Harris is from South Africa. Who among the following has been appointed as the chairman of Coal India Limited? Coal India Limited is now under the control of Competition Commission of India, headed by Ravneet Kaur. It was announced by the Supreme Court of India. So PM Prasad is the new chairman and managing director of Coal India Limited, which is a Maharatan company. He will replace Pramod Agarwal. That was a video for Independence Day of America. I'll see you in the video of 5th of July. Thank you for watching StudyIQ.